when I was young and at school, I had a caliper on, and so I walked one sort of way with the caliper. It started before I went to school with one right up to the top of my thigh. Then as I got to about 8, they had a half caliper on. But every time I got new footwear or new calipers, I had to adjust to another walking pattern that suited me. There's nothing stable about my walking because every time I got new footwear or calipers, I had to readjust. But the trouble is that my right leg, which is fine, has had to prop me up all these years. And of course, my concern is that it was deteriorating. And so my walking was getting worse and worse. We all fall, some of us more than others. Well, night time's a killer, particularly because when you can't see what's under your feet, that's exactly when you'll fall down. If I carry on this way, I see myself having to use crutches, and there was always from the beginning, there was the warning that I could easily end up in a wheelchair.
Why did you decide to go with this type of brace?
Because none of the others were working. Where I'm at now is not good. I'm having trouble on stairs, and basically I'm aware that the fact that my legs are deteriorating, and so they desperately need something strong to support them. I had been lucky enough to go to Rotorua, and I saw what Marmaduke had and how he could see it improving us. And that was very, very beneficial to hear that. Then I went on a computer and watched the video, which is very well worthwhile to see how other people have reacted. It was a help to show me that if I did persevere, then it would work for me. I came up 2-3 months ago, and I got the first casting of my leg, and then Marmaduke came back again just now, and I came up to start trying the brace. It's been quite mind-boggling in a very short space of time. Now to be able to stand on 2 legs alone without starting to walk, it's a whole different feeling, again because always I've stood on my right leg, and then after a period of time your poor old right leg gets mighty sore and so this is going to just relieve it as well. It's, a dynamic change. How about that? The difference between the conventional bracing that I have tried and this is that the conventional bracing they made, and they're very good, they do try, but you put it on and then take it off and you go home and you try your own way, because that's all you've got. And there is, to my knowledge, I haven't found anybody here that could show me how to walk in them properly. So you go back to the same old pattern of lurching and limping and but you're thinking, gee, this brace is quite good because it's stopping me sort of twisting my leg that way. There's a bar on it or a brace or something, but what we really need is the follow-up of how to walk, because we really had no idea of how bad we were. So this way I'm getting the instruction on what to do once I've got it on. And that's what I'm going to have to practice, and with backup, which we've got, I'm going to start videoing how I'm walking and comparing the good bits and the bad, because there'll be lots of bad, as I lurch back into my old ways. But and then if I've got a problem, then I know that I can go to Marmaduke on Skype or whatever and find out what I'm doing wrong.